Test, test. 1, 2. Test, test. Test, test. 1, 2. Test, test. Test, test. Hello and welcome to Liberty First Credit Union Arena for today's matchup between the Dubuque Saints and your Omaha Junior Lancers. Underway in the JV contest. Your starting goalies today for Omaha, number 18, Eli Samard's in between the pipes, and for Dubuque will be number 31, Colton Stoll. Puck played through the neutral zone. Allred looks to pick up. Taken over by the Saints. They'll just dump it in to the near side corner. Win on it. Looks to move it up the wall. Gets shut down there. It's turned back in behind the net for Ish. Allred skates it out himself and into the offensive zone. Pulls up at the blue line, dumps it in. Wholesale change for Omaha now. Here comes Sheehy streaking up for the Saints. He'll dump it in past the linesman into the corner and wrapped all the way around. Picked up there by Mills. Looking for Knapp through the middle. D Badura, cross ice feed just out of the reach of Erstad, and we'll go all the way back for icing. Omaha in the middle of a 3-game weekend here after getting the win last night right here against Fremont. Looking to back that up with a win today. Off the draw, Dubuque controls. Was quickly turned over. Erstad exits. Thrown up ahead for Knapp. Looking to move it into the corner. It's played in back behind. Spangler with it. Tried to move it up the wall. Turns over. Sent right back in behind the net. Becken with it. Plays it up ahead. Now Poles had it poked away from him. It goes into the corner. Over for Mills. He'll just move it up along the wall. Can't get out. Held in at the point. Now Badura controls. Cross ice feed for Erstad. Up ahead finds Newton. Can't get around a checker. Now Dubuque the other way. Messerich. His shot got blocked. Up again at the point. Shot goes wide of the net. Sidoric there to play it back for the defense. There's Wynn now. Wrapped around to the far side. Ross couldn't get a stick on it. It's held in at the point. Sweeney with it to wrap it for Messerich behind the net. Battle for it there in the corner. Newton picks up. Tries the far side again. Ross jumps on the puck, but it's turned over again. Dubuque with a good amount of pressure here. Intercepted a pass that time, and Omaha able to clear it. Parker able to get the red and send it in deep. A little bit of a line change now as Sidoric out there. Ross in front. Couldn't get a shot off that time. He had Miller right open in front. Puck played out to the red line. Lundgren stops. Now he'll just dump it in. Near side roll. Messerich moves it out of the zone. Montiel Klein there to stop the rush and move it back into the Dubuque end. Off the wall. Ruiz looking to get it out. Picked up by Poles and out. Left it for Ruiz. Left there for Poles. Can't get it by the defense. Looking for a shot there. Couldn't connect on one. Dubuque controls still. Back and forth. Ruiz with it again. Around the defense. Shot glove down by Samard. And we'll get a whistle here. 11.5 to go here in the first period. Early momentum for the Saints here. They've controlled most of the play in the Omaha zone so far early in this game. They were able to win the draw, unable to get the pass out to the point. Montiel Klein able to clear. But it's going to go all the way down. Icing called. We'll go back to the Omaha end. Nethery and Miller set to take this draw. Nethery able to win it back to the point. Shot there, right into the chest of Samard for the save. Same two centers will face off again. Same play. Another shot from the point. Pinballed its way into the corner. Battle for it there along the half wall. Played up and pushed out. Pink across for Badura in the neutral zone, across the red and inside the offensive zone. He rips a shot and scores. Bryce Badura, just in a neutral zone regroup, decided to take it himself and puts one past Stoll. It's 1-0 Omaha. .10:45 left in the first period. Bryce Badura, the goal scorer, giving Omaha the first lead of the game. Wrapped around the Dubuque end. They'll look to control in the defensive zone. Can't poke it free. Now they do. Hit there in center ice. Nothing coming as plays moved to the point. Messerich trying to hold it in deep. Now he'll walk towards the middle. Had his pocket pick. Does the same back to try to hold the zone. But it's cleared out to Allred at the blue line. Play in behind the Dubuque net. Omaha comes away with the puck. Cycled it back. Allred with it on the half wall, trying to dump it down low. Ish there to hold the zone. Now Ross with it. Fires from the high slot. Stick to side. Loose puck side of the net. And the rebound gathered up by Stoll for the whistle. Badura from Pink, the official tally there, giving Omaha the lead as this puck squirts out into the neutral zone. Ish jumping on it. Off the glass for Mills and right back into the Dubuque end. Right out in front, loose scramble for it. And the ref lost sight of it as the puck was still loose on the side of the net as he blew it down. 9:36 left to go here in this first period. This faceoff will stay inside the Dubuque end to the blocker side of Stoll. Ish at the point, moves it down low for Erstad, walking in, fires, goes wide. They got deflected by a defenseman in front. Battle for it now just inside the blue line, turning and moving it into the corners. Erstad with it. Takes a check in the corner where it's tied up. Centering feed, no one there. Ruiz looks to clear for the Saints. Trying to get around a defenseman. Dump attempt went right into the body of the linesman and not all the way down. Loose puck picked up. Here's Sheehy walking in. Shot. Goes wide. Excuse me, that was Chase Poles walking in with that shot. Now at the blue line, Omaha able to clear up ahead. Here's Erstad walking with it. His shot blockered away. Rebound out to the top of the circle. Playing it around for Seegers. Had to move back down into the corner for Henry. Dan's on his pass, turned it over. Backhand try went wide of the net. Newton still with it in behind. Loose puck. Can't get one right out in front. Dubuque collapsed on him quickly. And a puck that rainbowed right out in front was gloved down by Stoll to get the whistle. Dubuque will need the change. Caught running around a little bit there on a couple bouncing pucks, but able to avoid any danger. And Stoll just gets the whistle, settle things down a bit. Off the draw, Dubuque able to win it. Chipped off the glass out of the zone. 2-on-1 developing now for the Saints. Sweeney with it. Messerich in behind. Shot. And he kind of fanned on it. Pass was a little bit behind him. Otherwise, a good play there for the Saints to try and tie things up. Pink able to brush off a check and move things into the corner. Saints pick it up and quickly try to exit the zone. Messerich across for Sweeney. Across the red, dumped right in on net. A bouncing puck almost caught Samard. Thankfully, he's one of the tallest goalies in the league and able to get that shoulder up and make the save. A dangerous opportunity on that dump in. Face off one back to the Omaha defense, but pounded off the glass and all the way down. So we'll get a face off right back at the same spot. 7:45 left to go here in the first period. Again, push to the half wall. This time, Maduro will wrap it around to the near side and out of the zone. Couple of bodies going down there in the corner. Montiel Klein able to come away with it. Down for Coburg. Power move in front. Never made it out there. Miller now in the corner. Around for Coburg. Delayed penalty on Dubuque. Penalty is going to be on number 5, Corbin Dooch. 2 minutes for interference. And that'll give Omaha a power play opportunity here. Try and extend the lead. Face-off tied up. Saints able to corral it, unable to clear the zone. Badura at the blue line. Tipped in front and just goes high into the netting on the good tip there in front from Cody Parsons. Dubuque wanted the face-off outside, thinking that no one touched it, but it is going to stay inside. Omaha jumps on the face-off, all red controls. Looking to set things up on the power play, now circling around. Miscommunication there with Badura, and they'll have to exit. On the regroup, Badura will walk in. Across the middle, fires, scores! Badura rockets his second one past Stoll. This time on the power play, and it's 2-0 Omaha. Another just neutral zone entry this time for Badura. Picked this spot and rifled it past Stoll. And after a little bit of a slow start, Omaha has jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Off the draw, Ruiz able to backhand one into the Omaha zone. Samard out to play it. Forecheck there by Sheehy, almost able to cause a turnover there behind the net. Now Sheehy, a try from the slot. Patted aside by Samard, and Omaha on the rebound. Montiel Klein with it. Stretch feed trying to find Coburg, but Cruiser got in the way of it. Miller finds a loose puck and throws it into the Dubuque zone. Battling for it now in the corner. Montiel Klein comes away with it. Circling around, looking to go to the slot, but knocked off the puck. Picked up there in the corner and sent up for Ruiz, backhanded out of the zone. Pass went off the back of the net. Wynn recovers, plays it over for Ish. They'll go D to D behind the net a couple of times, and now up the boards in front of the bench. Coburg pocket picked on the back check, and now Dubuque will start the other way. Sweeney up ahead for Messerich. Gets around a check, and now will throw it in. On net, goes into the corner. Out to the point for Kretz. Couldn't hang on to it, and now a break. Mills on the breakaway. And just fired it wide. Chose to go for the deke that time. Looked like he missed wide. Hammered back into the Omaha zone. D to D for Pink. Turns, collects, now starts the breakout. Passed across for Erstad, across the red. He'll throw one on net. Stoll will glove it and hang on to it. Was looking to move it there for a second, but he'll just get the whistle. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the first period. Omaha hanging on to that 2-goal lead there, both of them coming off the stick of defenseman Bryce Badura. Played out to the point for Pink, off the defenseman and wide of the net. Through the neutral zone and dumped in where Pink holds, across for Erstad. Breakout pass intercepted, but a delayed call coming up on Omaha. Ryan Knapp just got his stick a little bit too high on poles. And now Dubuque will have a power play chance to get on the board and cut the lead in half here late in the first period. Face-off won by Omaha and cleared all the way down. Dubuque now on the breakout. Becken controls. In front of the Omaha bench for Sweeney. Can't hang on to it. Newton backhands it right into the chest of Becken. Thrown out for Mezerich, Turned over, thrown right into the ref, so not all the way down. Ruiz now on the attack. Leaves it for Sweeney as they set up the power play. 1:20 to go on it. Mezerich walks at the point, down low. Little give and go, trying to find Sweeney. Decides to go to Mezerich at the point. Back down low. Sweeney now in the slot. Shot got tipped in wide. Ruiz corrals the rebound. Sweeney again with it. Mezerich can't find the pass, and it's taken over and sent all the way down halfway through the kill for Omaha. Played across for Ruiz, knocked off the puck. Mezerich in the slot into the chest of Samard. Rebound moved into the corner. Played up top, Sweeney controls. Down low, Ruiz knocked off of it. It's loose underneath him. Now Sheehy behind the net. Escapes from a forechecker. And now Pink off the glass and out of the zone. 10 seconds remain on the power play for Dubuque. Time to get one last rush started, but Ross got in the way of the pass. Dubuque picks up a loose puck into the zone. That does it for the power play. Back to 5-on-5. Shot from the point, good tip, but just went wide of the net. Pulls with it down low along the half wall. Eventually cleared out into the neutral zone. Seegers had to get chased all the way back into the corner for it. Centering feed, no one there. Puck in behind Ish, didn't locate it, and now it's moved into the corner. Couple of hits there. Now Parsons picks up a loose puck. Skates through the near side, had to maneuver around a stick that's caught in the Zamboni doors in the corner. Now Allred streaks up the near side, trying to get around the defense. Cuts towards the middle, looking to get a shot. And save made by Stoll. Just about a minute and a half left to go here in this first period. Good chances going both ways, but Omaha able to capitalize on theirs. It's 2-0. Allred and Parsons getting assists on the second Badura goal on the power play, as Badura able to hold the zone. Second try, still not able to get out, and a good tip in front just goes wide. Centering feed picked up Montiel Klein. Badura fakes the shot, throws it in behind the net. Looking to move it out in front, saved by Stoll. Puck still loose out there. And Stoll able to get his paddle on it and freeze it for the whistle. .61 seconds left to go in the period. Miller, Coboard, Montiel Klein with Badura and Parker, the unit out there for the Junior Lancers. Meserich had his pass intercepted, looking to center it, but had it blocked back into the corner. Coboard made a nice move trying to get it out in front. Couldn't do it, played in behind the net. Battle for it there, moved across into the corner. Play moving up the wall, unable to clear it. Down low into the corner, out in front, and couldn't get it to Montiel Klein. A good defensive play, interrupting the pass. Held in the zone now. Back and forth in the corner, played out to Badura at the point, let another one go. Rebound still loose. And the whistle shuts things down. .20 seconds to go here in the first period. Omaha seems to have found a little bit of legs here. After it took them the first 5 minutes to kind of get into the game, Dubuque was controlling it. Able to get a good couple scoring chances before Badura capitalizes on the rush, and since then it's kind of been all Omaha. I'm not quite sure what the discussion we're having here is. I think we're all set. Face off to the left of Stoll here. Won by the Saints. They'll just chip it out of the zone, looking to spring Ruiz. Can't get around Badura, though. Loose puck picked up by the Saints. Shot on net. Saved there by Samard. Rebound cleared out of harm's way. Picked up there by Sheehy just inside the zone. Can't get a step around the defense. The loose puck picked up by Erstad. Cleared off the wall, and that'll do it for the first period of play. We'll take a quick break before we start the second period. You're watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey Network. Back here at Liberty First Credit Union Arena for the second period of this JV contest. Omaha heads into the middle frame with a 2-0 lead off the strength of 2 goals from Bryce Badura. Kretz goes D to D with it and played up ahead. Played back into the Omaha zone. Ish picks up. Stops behind his net. Looks for some breakout options. Finds Lundgren. Or excuse me, that was Ertz. Intercepted there. Kretz with it again. Shot off the block of Ish. Stretch pass looking to find Erstad again. Cruiser knocks him off the puck as it's moved in behind. Back and forth in the neutral zone now. Mills fighting for it. In the feet of Nethery. Cruiser able to move it up, but it's picked off by Ish. Cross ice feed to the stick of Erstad. Trying to hit Knapp in the middle. He'll pick up the loose puck at the blue line, had it taken from him. Mills off the wall, looking to play it in deep. Can't get there. It's sent off of Ish now. Picked up by the Saints, looking to get a shot off, tied up there. Newton heading back the other way. Centering feed and stole there to just stick that one off into the corner. Shot from the point, padded save. Loose in behind, tried to center it, couldn't get there. Pink now with it. Toe drags around one, backhand try, goes wide of the net, picked up by Dubuque. Can't clear the zone. Ross in there. Left for Newton on the forecheck. Held in by Pink. Played it back down the half wall. Squirts out in the slot. No one can get to it. Badura holds. Newton again with it. Couldn't center it, and Dubuque will just wrap it around the near side, and Pink couldn't hold the zone. No icing. Ross on the regroup. Couldn't get it in deep. Newton picks up a loose puck. After he actually left it for Ross. Now in the neutral zone, Omaha will have to touch up. Becken controls. He'll wait for some help. Circling around his net, leaves it behind. Seegers trying to find Sweeney. Pass one in behind him. No icing. Not going to make it. Pink picks up in his own zone. Around the net to the near side. Montiel Klein controls. Has some speed right up the middle. Tried to leave it for Coburg. Just turned and fired it, but well wide into the corner. And Dubuque will just send this one all the way down for an icing on the play. A little over 11 and a half left to go here in this second period. Montiel Klein and Sheehy on this faceoff. Batted around a little bit and finally backhanded off into the corner. Coburg there and behind, centering feed, and Miller had his shot denied by Stoll. That rocketed high over the net and sent into the Omaha bench, sending Coach Sidoric flying to safety. A coach in a I think that's Wolvard back there with his helmet on. He was back there diving for safety too. Toe pick there, trying to get the shot off. Now Dubuque exits the zone. They got numbers. Just kind of slow developing. Ruiz pulls up and fires it right into the chest of Samard. He'll take the easy save and the whistle. Both teams will change units. Up top, Spangler's shot tipped right out in front, but never made it on net. All red now. Backhand pass, tipped out of the zone. Spangler back to recover. Thrown off the wall. for Mueller. Can't get it in deep, taken over by the Omaha defense. Played up for Cody Parsons and dumps it right back into the Dubuque zone. Spengler back to hold on to it. Played around for Ross. He's knocked off the puck. Had to go off the skate of Wynn into the Omaha zone. Race for it between Ish and Dubuque. Now Wynn with it. Up to the point, not out. Kicked right back in by Kretz. Still in. From the slot, his shot deflected wide of the net to the half wall. Still held in, but banks out. Spengler there to fire right back in. Dubuque touches up. Omaha starts to regroup. Ross up ahead. Springs Allred 2-on-1 with Knapp. Allred walking in. Shot just wide. Just kind of handcuffed himself going in there too wide. Had all that space right out in front. Dubuque picks up a puck. Clears it out of their zone. No icing. Ish back to take over and start the breakout. He'll hold up behind his net. Off the near side wall, but Kretz steps in front of it, but offside are the Saints. We'll get a whistle and a face-off right here in front of the visiting gate. Off the draw, Pink able to control it. Plays it up for Mills at the red line. In the middle for Knapp. Had trouble handling it. Now left it for Erstad, who fires it in on net. Pink pinching down from the point. Able to hold the zone briefly, but quickly sent all the way down. No icing on the play. Not going to make it there. Badura clears the zone up for Mills. Soft dump in behind. Erstad first one to it. Can't create anything, and Dubuque takes over. Ruiz had his pass tipped, but it will be icing on the play. Knapp and Sheehy on the faceoff will try to win it back to Mills. Tied it up. Mills had to come in to try and hold the zone. Pink does at the blue line. Erstad in the corner with it. Looking to center out in front. He'll circle back towards the half wall. Cycles down low for Knapp. Makes a move around the defense. The cruiser there to shut it off. Turns it over. Pink with it. Centers. Kicked away. Stole. Rebound, scores. Owen Mills finds the rebound and puts it home. 3-0 Omaha. Stoll able to make the initial save on the Pink shot, but a couple of rebounds came out, and Mills just right place, right time, able to pot it home. Three nothing Omaha here halfway through this contest. Newton and Sheehy will face off here to restart. Controlled by Dubuque and into the Omaha zone. Sheehy in on it. From the corner, a bad angle try. No one in front to deflect it in. Now a quick break coming for Omaha. 2-on-0 if they can make it happen. Slides in. I don't know how that was able to slide underneath Stoll. It was just a broken play all the way down. And Hudson Sidoric able to put Omaha back on the board. It's 4-0. Off the restart, Wynn plays it up for Sidoric, who banks it off the wall and into the zone. Seeger's now racing back with Allred for it, able to win it and move it up for pulls and out of the zone. Back and forth now, dumped into the Omaha end, no icing. Win there to move it behind the net into the far corner. Able to find his way out of the zone. Seeger's back to get it and able to clear the zone and start a rush now for Dubuque. 2-on-2, they just decide to dump it in and chase after it. Able to cause a turnover in behind the net is Dubuque centering feed up top, and Spengler couldn't hold the zone. Now a break for Allred walking in. And a good back check there from Ruiz knocked it free. Loose puck in front for Newton, didn't get good wood on it. Ruiz back the other way, tried to play it on net, didn't make it there. Picked up behind the net by Parker, and we're going to have a whistle and a penalty on Omaha. It's going to be on Anthony Newton, I believe. 2 minutes for interference. And after 2 quick goals, now Omaha will have to kill off a penalty. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the middle frame. Dubuque able to control off the draw and start setting things up on the power play. Sweeney with it on the half wall. Switches with Meserich. Walks in, fires, looking for a tip, but gloved down by Samard. .146 left on the power play as Ruiz steps in. Sam Ruiz. Played out to the point. Meserich back down low for Sweeney. Walking in front. Shot saved by Samard, and the rebound is gobbled up. As Nick Ruiz was in there trying to bat home at the rebound. Face-off won by Omaha that time and sent all the way down. 1:30 left to go in the kill. A little trouble handling that was Stoll, but a bouncing puck went over Montiel Klein's stick. Now Ruiz with it back the other way. In the corner, centering feed tipped out to the point. And poked free. Here's Coburg on a break, shorthanded. Meserich on the back check, able to poke it loose, but it's a penalty. They're going to call the trip. Let's see if it's going to be enough for a penalty shot. And that's what they're discussing right now, and it will be a penalty shot. So here we go, 6:01 left to go in the second period, and Nate Coburg has himself a chance to make it 5-0 Omaha here shorthanded. All right, here we go. Couple stick handles wide. Walks in, fakes the shot, and poked free. Just a little too fancy there, and Stoll able to outweight Coburg and deny the opportunity, making or keeping things 4-0. So Dubuque still on the power play for another minute and 5 seconds as they're able to control the face-off and clear it out to the neutral zone. Ish gloves it down in front of the Omaha bench. Quickly played out, 2-on-1 developing for the Saints. Walking in, fires right into the chest of Samard, and that'll get a whistle. Nick Ruiz on that shot. I believe he had his brother streaking towards the back post, but just decided to shoot it himself. Tied up along the draw and can't hold it in there was Meserich. It'll squirt into the Dubuque zone. 45 seconds left to go on their power play. Sam Ruiz with it. Played it up ahead for Nick Ruiz. Dropped it back for Sam. His shot tipped high over the net. Down low for Meserich. Played it back for Sweeney, but it was intercepted and sent all the way down. Stoll out to play it. He'll fake it wide and go behind his net. Stretch pass, couldn't find the stick of Ruiz and sent right back down. Up ahead, Nick Ruiz, pass for Sweeney in his skates and cleared out of the zone. 1 second left, and that'll do it for the Omaha kill. 2 for 2 so far on the day. Bad pass intercepted there, and Knapp just couldn't stuff it in short side. Allred now with it, circling around, fired it in. Stoll made the save, and the rebound cleared out to the Omaha zone. No icing. Quick up, trying to catch Dubuque on a change. Played up ahead for Ross. Cutting wide around the defense, in behind the net now. Can't center it in front. Picked up by the Saints, and out of the zone it goes. This one looks like it will have enough for icing, and it is. Face off back down to the Dubuque end. Mills from Erstad and Knapp, and then Sidoric from Allred. Your goal scorers in this period to make it a 4-0 game for Omaha as the puck squirts out to Pink at the point. Down low for Allred. Knocked off it there as there's a battle for it now in the corner. Played to the far side. Cruiser there, trying to play it out of the zone. It goes to the slot. Shot there from Allred, blockered up. Hit from Pink at the point, holds the zone. Pokes deeper by Allred, centering feed, and a bouncing puck through the crease goes wide. Mills off the bench. Played it over for Badura. Avoids a couple hits, walks through the middle. Shot and scores. Bryce Badura finishes off the hat trick on a couple of nice moves. It's now 5-0 Omaha. $75 in White is having himself a day. 3 goals, helping Omaha get that 5-0 lead. Faceoffs one back to him. Badura controls, cross ice pass, hit Newton. Mills had to retreat to come get it. Ruiz there to move it back down low into into the Omaha end. Seeger's now a shot from the point. Rebound right out in front, but the Omaha defense able to clear it from any danger. Erstad now in the corner with it, knocked off the puck there. Picked up by Sheehy, his pass off the back of someone's leg, but still out of the zone. Mills can't get around Seeger. Newton knocks him off the puck. Poked around one and not out. Ankle circle back. Mills tried to hit Newton on an entry, but that one was shut down and iced. So we'll get a face-off back to the Dubuque end with 2:13 left to go here in the second period. Badura from Mills on his hat trick goal, giving the Lancers a 5-0 lead here in the second period. As the puck moves out to the point, it's played right back down into the corner. Looking in front, but nothing doing there. Omaha waiting to touch up. Coburg trying to move it in deep. It's played across for Sweeney. Across the blue line around one, played it off, and a shot there was saved by Samard. Good opportunity for Dubuque there to get on the board. Now Omaha thought they were going to ice it. Coburg able to beat it out. Cuts towards the middle. Protects the puck. Centering feed and a good play there. And a better save from Stoll. Sidoric on that opportunity. Now Ruiz came in offside. Just made one too many moves at the blue line and we'll get a whistle and a face-off. Henry with it off the restart. Cross-ice pass just poked out of the zone. Samard will play it, no icing. Right in front of the Dubuque bench. Thought it was held in, but it did come out offside on the play. Off the draw, Ross couldn't move it in deep. It's taken over there by the Saints. Just inside the blue line, trying to work it down into the corner. Moves out towards the middle. Omaha able to clear up for Montiel Klein. Trying to get around Henry, had it poked free from him. Parsons now controls. Montiel Klein in front, can't get the shot off and skated out of the zone. Mueller there trying to bank it around Wynn. Couldn't get past him, and Omaha controls in the neutral zone. Across for Parsons. 2-on-1 here with Montiel Klein. Henry on the back check. Shot saved there by Stoll. Rebound came right out in front, but no one there in a white jersey to get a shot off. Now back come the Saints the other way with some numbers. A shot there, patted away by Samard. Off the glass and out of the zone. Seeger's with it. And Dubuque has to wait to touch up. They stay onside and enter the zone, but that'll do it for 2 periods of play here from Liberty First Credit Union Arena. The Junior Lancers will head to the locker room with a 5-0 lead. We'll be back for the third period. You're watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey Network. Welcome back to Liberty First Credit Union Arena for third period action for this JV contest between the Omaha Junior Lancers and the Dubuque Saints. Shots on goal after two periods, 29-13 in favor of Omaha. The opening draw, no icing as it goes into the Omaha zone. Wynn had trouble picking it up behind the net, maybe still a little bit wet back there, causing it to stick. But it's played out into the neutral zone. Ruiz's pass off a stick didn't find its intended target, and now Wynn takes over. Played for Sweeney on the half wall. Chips it around Montiel Klein and out of the zone. 3-on-2 for the Saints. Chipped around the defenseman. Now Meserich in front for Sweeney. Couldn't get the shot. Bouncing puck there. Still held in. Becken's shot. Pinballs wide. Ish in the corner. Bites off a check but turns it over. Still can't clear it as Sweeney tried to move it in deep. Fanned on his dump and skated out. Dubuque will have to touch up. This gives Omaha time to regroup. Win. Up the wall, Montiel Klein will just bat it into the zone. Around for Meserich. Breakout pass behind the target. Picked off by Omaha. Montiel Klein. A little too much sauce on the pass for Parsons. And Dubuque takes over. Poked free, and now Pink starts to rush the other way. Knocked off of it. Parsons just tried to slap it in deep. Back and forth they go. It's finally moved into the Dubuque zone. Starts to break out, but intercepted there by Ross on the back check. Moves it down into the corner, down low for Parsons. Trying to feed Allred in front. Couldn't get there. And a bouncing puck goes over Pink's stick all the way down into the Omaha zone. Allred now on the regroup with some speed. Moves up the near side wall. Top of the circle, shot blocked by a skate in front. Now Dubuque the other way. Mueller with it. His shot right into the logo on Samar's jersey for the whistle. 12:39 left to go here in this final frame. Omaha with the 5-0 lead. Faceoff moved right out in front, but Mills there to skate it out of the zone. Loose puck at the blue line, moved in. That one just intended to clear the zone. Win all the way back to retrieve. Ish had it slide underneath his stick, still trying to move it up the wall. It's played back to him. Knapp now cross ice feed underneath the stick of Erstad, no icing. Stole out to play it. Left it for Kretz. Moved out into the neutral zone. Omaha regrouping. Erstad waiting for the touch-up. Fired in on net. But they're just going to blow it down for the whistle and a face-off inside the zone. Thought it might have been a delayed offsides and the face-off would have been outside the zone, but they're going to say he touched up in time. Off to draw in the corner and sent all the way down. Icing should be called on this one, and it is. Erstad against Sam Ruiz this time. Played back out to the Omaha point. Isha shot, goes wide. Held in there by Wynn and just dumps it right back deep. Dubuque looking for the breakout now. Cruiser with it, just bounced it off the wall and out of the zone it goes. Meserich trying to get it around Wynn. He does. Sweeney in the offensive zone. Just moves it in behind the net. Mills able to move it around the defense and out of the zone, 2-on-1. Chips it to the middle for Erstad. Gets a stick on it. Through the legs of Stolen in. We'll see who gets credit for it. It looked like Erstad will, as he was just able to sneak it underneath the legs of Stoll. And that makes it a 6-0 hockey game and a new goaltender in for the Saints, number 33, Theodore Bomber, will now man the crease for the Saints the rest of the way out. Loose puck in the skates of Sidoric, picked up by Sheehy. Played into the corner for Badura. His pass up for Sidoric, played off the wall and out of the zone. Race for it there. Newton trying to get there first, loses the race, but Dubuque able to control in the corner. Henry now with it. Checked off the puck there, and now Sheehy goes down. That draws a cross check on Sidoric, so he'll go to the box for 2. 10:30 left to go in the third period. 6-0 lead for Omaha, as Dubuque will have a chance now to get on the board on the power play. The Ruiz brothers out there with Sweeney, Meserich, and looks like Becken on the power play unit for the Saints. Shot off the draw, blocked out in front. Meserich with it again, plays it back down into the corner. Sweeney walking out in front, can't get the shot off. Played to the half wall, he's first one on it. Race for it there as Parker and Ruiz got tied up going to the corner from in front. Sam Ruiz with it. Gets it back, he'll walk in, fires a shot. Saved it there by Samard. There was traffic in front, a couple of bodies tied up along the post next to him, still able to make the save. That stretch pass for Ruiz out of his reach, and we'll have an icing on the play with about a minute left to go in the power play. With the running clock, it'll be about 45 seconds left to go in it before we get the puck in play again. Off the draw, Miller able to just shovel it out to Badura. They'll waste more time and kill off the rest of the penalty here. 30 seconds remain in the kill. Bouncing puck off the side of the net, still loose in behind. Got caught up in the back of the net, so they're just going to blow the whistle and get a face-off inside the zone. Omaha will change defense, but that'll just about do it for the Dubuque power play. One last shot gets tipped up into the netting and out of play. Be 5-on-5 here. Once they drop the puck, then the player will be able to leave the box. So it'll be 4-on-4 here at the drop until puck's down. Omaha now back to full strength. Coming off the bench is Coburg. Dubuque able to hold the zone. Up top for Spangler. Got knocked down, is bumped out. Coburg with it. At the blue line, knocked off the puck. Dubuque controls. Throws behind their own net, but Ish is there at the far side to move things back down deep. Coburg right out in front. Caught Bomber by surprise a little bit on the change of direction, but Dubuque able to play some good defense and clear the zone. Coburg right back in, centers it. One-timer for Miller is shot, didn't make it on net. Bouncing puck into the corner, Dubuque controls. This one just flipped up and all the way down. It might be on net, it is. Samard will get up and play it. Tried to stretch pass to catch Dubuque changing, couldn't find Montiel Klein. Coburg with it. Takes a hit at the red line and Dubuque takes over. Played for Meserich, can't get around win. Omaha back in control. Ish circles around away from some pressure. Finds Coburg at the red line, couldn't corral it. Fresh off the bench is Parsons. Gains the red, moves things in deep. Still controlling at the top of the circle, into the slot. Never got the shot off. Intercepted by Ross, back in the zone. Parsons just able to drag that foot long enough to stay onside and get the shot off, but a good glove save from Bomber. We're right at the 6-minute mark here once we get things started back up again. 6-0 Omaha here in the final frame. Off the draw, still not out. Becken will just throw it in behind his own net. Mueller there now able to bat it out all the way down. It goes, and it will be icing. We'll stick around when we're done here. Varsity contest will get underway about 20-25 minutes after the conclusion of the JV contest. As Pink floats one into the corner. Off the body of Badura, no icing. Right out in the slot, Pink had to race back to clear it out of any danger. Loose puck behind the net. No one from Omaha went to get it. Dubuque right on it. Centering feet off a body, never made it out in front. Now here comes Omaha the other way. Parsons just couldn't move it out. A big hit there by Badura, but a penalty will be called. Badura 2 minutes for roughing, and Dubuque will head back to the power play. Parsons, Ross, Parker, and Pink, the killers out there for the Junior Lancers. Dubuque able to win the faceoff. Sweeney back for Meserich. Wait for Sweeney back down, looking for the give and go. Finds him in front, couldn't get a shot off. Another save by Samard with traffic in front of him. Shot from the circle, hit a body in front. Looks like it went off a Pink, and the rebound cleared out of the zone. Dubuque touches up. Sweeney enters onside. Samard out to play it, left it for the defense. It's turned over, shot. Samard had to dive back and makes the save. Rebound cleared out. A dangerous play there from Samard to go out and play that, as a little miscommunication with his defense almost led to a power play goal for Dubuque. Up ahead for Ruiz. Nick Ruiz with it. He'll drop it off for Sweeney. Left it at the point for a shot that got tipped over the net. Sweeney again with it at the circle. Down low, had it go off the wall. That's Nick Ruiz working in behind. Turns and fires. I think Samard might have gotten a pad on that one. Sam Ruiz with it. Walking across the blue line. Lost control of it, and it squeaks out of the zone. Five seconds left to go on the power play. One last rush for Dubuque as they dump it in. Parker goes to play it into the corner. Omaha back to full strength. Play out of the zone by Wynn, and this brings Erstad on a breakaway. Shot glove save, Bomber. Making a nice save on the Erstad breakaway. 2.5 left to go here in the final period. These two teams will be back again here tomorrow morning starting at 10 o'clock. Finish off the weekend. Out to the point, win a shot into the corner. Played out to the point again where it's held in, right back into the near side corner. Erstad controls at the blue line. Had it poked free for a minute. Now Dubuque on a loose puck clears the zone. And it just has enough steam to get across the line, icing on the play. Less than 2 minutes to go. Off the draw, Newton just tried to play it right on net, but Dubuque able to win the draw and clear the zone. Sheehy now trying to get around Pink. He shuts him off, but draws a penalty. It's going to be interference on Pink. Just held him up a little bit too long after the Dubuque player had moved the puck past him. Draws the interference minor. About a minute and 15 seconds on the clock. Dubuque will have a power play the rest of the way out. Sweeney up top. Shot from Becken, saved by Samard, and he's able to hang on to the rebound for nothing further. And what I think we're calling a time. Yep, Dubuque has called a timeout. So we'll take a quick break here while they talk things over here. You're watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey Network. Back here for the last minute and 6 seconds here of the third period. Dubuque calling a timeout there to talk over the rest of this power play. They're able to win the draw, unable to get anything started, and Omaha jumps on the loose puck and clears it all the way down. Ruiz up ahead. Tried to leave it for Mezerich. A little miscommunication. Ruiz with it now. Walks in, fires, and get a shot off. Second try. Again, didn't get it off. Still with it behind the net. Sweeney dropped it for Mezerich. Played it back for Sweeney in front. Saved there by Samard on the shot from Becken. Rebound goes out to the point. Held in at the blue line. No, it came out. The Dubuque will have to touch up. Becken with it, 20-some seconds left. Ruiz and offsides was Dubuque. Under 10 seconds. That just might do it. And yeah, they're not going to drop the puck. They're just going to run things out. And that'll do it for the JV contest. Omaha, off the strength of a Bryce Badura hat trick, takes this one by a score of 6-0. Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the varsity contest. You're watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey Network.